Happy June. Here we go. Feet are hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider. Let's just start with some shoulder rolls. Roll those shoulders up, down, and back. Bring your belly button to your spine. Open and broaden. Expand through your chest. Squeeze your shoulders together. And lower them down. 2 more. Change directions. Pull them forward. Good. Nice long neck. Belly in. Stack your shoulders, hips. 2 more. Place your hands on your hips, heel, toe, march high knee. Good. Bring your knee up towards your chest. Don't bring your chest down to your knee. Alternating arms. Right arm lifts, left knee lifts. Swing and sweep. Alternate. Here's 8, 7, 6. Making this a kick in 4, 3. Kick it front. Kick, 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 kick. You have 8, 7. Belly in. Stand up tall. 4, 3. Keep it kicking. Arms reach overhead. Up, up. Use your core. Shoulders down. Elbows out. 8, 7, 6. Woo! 4, 3, 2. Step your feet out nice and wide. Turn your toes and knees out. Bend your knees and stick your hips. Pulse. 8, 7, 6. Arms out to a T. Hold it nice and low. Left scoops under. Right scoops over. You can lower onto that left forearm. Open back up to a T. Keep your knees bent. Keep your hips low. Change sides. Single tempo. Here we go. 1. Sweep. Open. Shoulders down. Sit back into your heels. You have 3 left. You have 2 left. Hold your arms out to a T. Pulse. Shoulders down. Belly in. Lift your heels up. Lift your arms up. Lift. Lower. Squeeze your bum. Trusty thighs. Back. 8. Shoulders down. 7. Belly in. 6. 5. Squeeze that booty. You have 4. 3. 2. Hold those heels up. And pulse. 8. Woo! 4. 3. Lower your heels. Tap the floor. Reach the ceiling. Big, deep squat. Belly in, tail back. 4. 3. 2. Hold it low. Turn your toes and knees to face forward. Straighten your legs. Bow your head. No wrinkles. In the back of that neck. Good. Heel toe your way out so that you're in a wider forward fold. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Take it all the way up. Toes out. Heels in. Bend. Right elbow to right knee. Left elbow, left knee. Good. Shift in your hips. Side. Side. 3, 2, double pulse. Again. 3, 2, double pulse. Hold your double pulse on that right side. 3, 2, hands down. 3, 2, straighten your leg. Side to side, bend and sink. Side to side, hold it on this left side. Good, I want you to frame your foot with those hands. So drop the arch of your foot, lift your heel, low, lunge, belly in, hips square. Inhale, woo, crescent lunge. Step your back foot in, bend your back knee. We're pulsing. 8, 7, 6. Squeeze your booty. 4, 3. Airplane. Push off your back foot. Hands come down beyond your hips. Hips are square. 4, 3. Roll that right hip open. Second position. Little pulse. Let's go. 8, 7, 6. Shoulders down. 4, 3. Elbow to knee. Left, right, double. Right, left, double pulse. Now lower your hand. 3, 2, extend your right leg. Elbow, elbow, Hold it here. Frame your foot with those hands. Back heel lifts and pivots. Inhale. Crescent lunge. Step that back foot in. Bend your knee. Tuck your hip. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, airplane. Take off. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You're at the back of the mat. Shift your ears on top of your shoulders. Shift your shoulders on top of your hips, and then sink back into your heels. Everything is on top of those. Inhale, arms up. Gaze towards your thumbs. Exhale, swan dive. Forward fold. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Draw your belly button in. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands out to downward facing dog. Upside down. Letter V. Shrug your shoulders towards your ears. Press your rib cage towards your thighs. Inhale your right leg up to the ceiling. Keep your hips square. So tuck that left hip back. Good. Bring your right foot in between your hands. You're in a low lunge. Draw your belly in. Inhale. Bring your arms overhead. Lift your chest up. Exhale, lower your hands down. Frame your foot. Pick your foot up. Lift it back up to a 3-legged dog. Step that right foot in between your hands one last time. Good. This time when you stand up, you're going to cartwheel open to the front of the room and then cartwheel over to the left. Now that left leg is in front. Pick it up to a 3-legged dog. Beautiful. Place it in between your hands. Lift your chest, lift your arms. Crescent lunge. Lower those hands back down. 3-legged dog for the second time. Then you step your foot in between your hands for the second time. Cartwheel open, right side. 3-legged dog. Step it through. Crescent lunge. Lower down, 3-legged dog. Step it through a second time. Cartwheel. Lower left side, 3-legged dog. Pick that foot up. Lift your chest. Lower your hands. Squeeze your bum. Cartwheel up and over. Good. Find your balance. Find your flow. Belly in. Step through. Make sure your shoulders are on top of your wrists when you step those feet in between your hands. Squeeze your bum every time you can. One more right, one more left. Up and over, left side. Step, rise up, 3-legged dog. Lower that left leg. Shift into plank. Right knee to your chest, step it back. Left knee to your chest, step it back. Pull it in. Butt is below those shoulders. Belly button to your spine. Run it out. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Drive those knees towards your chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Hips up. Hips back. Head is heavy. No wrinkles in the back of that neck. Shift to a plank. Walk your feet over to the right edge of your mat. I want that left leg to cross on top and behind your right leg. Bend your knees. Lift your tail. Send your ribs towards your quads, please. Shift back into a plank. Walk over to the left. This time, right foot crosses up and over. Bend the knees. Lift the hips. Shift to plank. Take a walk. Up, over. Bend. Tail is high. Shift back to your plank. 4, 3, 2, cross, up, and back. Here we go. Plank. Belly in, butt down, press away, shift plank. Crisscross. Use the strength of your chest, of your shoulders, of your back. Your core is lighting up. Last side, left side. Shift back. Hold that plank. You got it. Look for 4, 3, 2. Hop your feet out wide. Lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Slowly roll all the way up. Keep your knees soft. Head, neck, and shoulders are the last to rise. Turn to the center of your room. Heels together. Toes and knees are turned out. Just bend your knees and sink your hips. Chest is proud. Belly is in. Butt is squeezing tight. Inner thighs press to the back wall. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Options. Step it out wide, right to the left. Out, out, in. 2, 1. Lead with that left leg. Out, out. You stay here, or we're adding on. Out, in, out, in. You stay here, or we're changing it up. Out, in. Out, in. Yes, you can. Push. Good. Now don't land and slam, right? Nice and soft. Soft landings. 2 more. Last one. Hold in pulse. You have 8, 7, 6. Left foot in a curtsy. 4, 3. Left foot steps back and across. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Left foot steps open wide. Second pulse. 8, 7. Going back to right hand curtsy. 4, 3, 2. Step back and across. 8, 7, 6, 8. Leg lifts. 4, 3. Kick that left foot out. 8. Tap. 7. Use your core. 6. Feel those hip flexors. Here's 5. Chest tall. 4, 3. Ground through that right foot. 2. Curtsy. 4 pulses. 4, 3. Second position. 4 pulses. 4, 3. Right back to that curtsy. 4, 3. 4 leg lifts. Here we go. Up. Hold your balance. So when controlled, 2 more. Round of 4 again. Here's 4. Here's 3. Lower your back knee. Open. 4, 3. Here we go. 4, 3. 4 leg lifts with control. Core. 2 beats everywhere. 2 pulses. 2 second. Back to pulses. Leg lift up and down. Lift and lower. Again, curtsy. Open up. Squeeze your inner thighs. Lift and do not hike your hips up. 2 more like this. Stack ears, shoulders, hips. 2 more like this. 1 more. Keep your balance. Squeeze your inner thighs. Drop your back knee. Press your thighs to the back wall. Squeeze. You ready? First single tempo. Here we go. 1 curtsy, 1 second. 1 curtsy, 1 leg lift. Right back to that curtsy. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. 4 more. Here's 4. Stay low. Stay low. Lift proud. 3. Shoulders down. 2. Sink into your right heel. Last 1. Hold first pulse. 8. Walk to the center and then over to the left. You have 4, 3, right foot back and across. Pulse. 8, 7, 6. Squeeze those inner thighs. 4, 3. Open wide. Thighs back. Butt tight. 3, 2, 1. Curtsy. 8, 8, 7. Drop your back knee for 4, 3, 8 leg lifts. Up. Tap with control. No slamming. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. Curtsy. Here we go. 4, 3, 2. Second. 4, 3, stay low. Cross, 2, 3, 4, leg lifts, up, knit, zip, curtsy one more time. 4, 3, 2, open. 4, 3, belly in, step back, curtsy. 4, 3, 4, leg lifts, hip square. 4, that will help you balance. 3, use your core. 2 beats all around. Little bend. Step it wide. Cross those legs. Up and down. That's 1. 3 more. Curtsy, stay low. Shift, stay low. Back, lift tall. Up. 2 more like that. Step back and across. Open. Squeeze your inner thighs. Drop your back knee. Lift. And lift. 2 more. Belly in. Toes and knees turned out. Get it up there. Final 2 and 2. 2 and 2. What is it? This heels. Woo! Singles. Let's do it. Step across. Open wide. Step across. Lift with control. Right back. That's 3. Woo! Left leg. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. First position. Here we go. We'll sit 8. 4, 3, 2, shake it out. Whoo! Good. You need your hand weights, but first, step into that band. That band is wider. That band is above your knees. What am I doing? Over to the left side of the mat. Extend your right leg out to the right. Point your toe, pinky toe up high. Hands on your hips for now. Figure 8 with that right knee. In, open, tap your big toe. Internal rotation of the hip joint, external rotation. Slight internal neutral. Here we go. Sweep it in, out, tap. In, out, tap. Criss, cross your arms. Squeeze. Squeeze. Here's 3. Here's 2. Good. Step into your right foot. Soften your knees. Both arms out. Bicep curl up in. Open wide. Good. Keep your elbows shoulder height. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. Up 5. Up 4. 3. 2. Hold your left arm out. Right bicep. Only don't lock that left elbow out. Add a right heel lift. Up, down. Good. You are resisting against this resistance band. Press those thighs open. You have 5. Yes, you do. You have 4 left. 3 left. 2, 1. Place your hands on your hips. 3, 2, 1. Stand up and squat. 3, 2, 1. Kneecaps towards your pinky toes. Squeeze your booty at the top. Out, in, out, and then up. Out, in, right, hand on top every time. Out, cross. Squeeze. Press those thighs back. 1 more, and then you just stay low and add a crisscross. Stay low. Right over left, left over right. 8, 7, push those weights away from your chest. 6, 5, squeeze your butt. You have 4 left. You have 3 left. 2, second to lunge, turn to the right. Open, lunge, turn to the right again. Good. Last one. Let's slow it down. Open, 2, close, 2, peel open, Slam it shut. Belly and tail is heavy. Hold your lunge. Hinge at your hips. Weights in your left hand only. Right arm out to the side. Row for 2. Press your knuckles down. Row for 2. I want those weights to come back to your hip, and then I want you to punch those knuckles out in front at an angle. Woo! Single tempo. Are you ready? Down 2. Here we go. 8, 7. Drop your back knee. You have 6 left. 5. Hinge a little deeper. 4. Squeeze a little harder. 3, 2. Hold it up there. Hold it up. Square your chest and your shoulders. Pulse that elbow. Up, down, and back. You have 4. 3. Push off those left toes. Left knee is high. Bend your left elbow. Tricep extension. Add your kickstand if you need to. Drop those left toes. Here's 8. Here's 7. 6. Press and drive. 5. Armpit open. 4. Elbow stacked. 3, 2. Hold it down. Bend at 90. Hold it down. Bend at 90. A little support in the elbow. Never hurt anyone. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights in front. Open up that left hip. Bend your knees and sink your hips. Beautiful. Rotate those palms out. Bicep curl. Up and down. Just reset. Heel toe your way to first. Heel toe your way to first. Extend your left leg out, hands on your hips. Beautiful. Figure 8 with that knee, and then you drop that big toe down. So in, out, and around, and extend. In, out. Use your core. Good. It's just your left hip, right? So it's not in that right hip and knee. Add your cross. Left on top. In, out. Slow to open. In, out. Slow to open. One more. Now 4 to go. I counted 4s in my head. 3 to go. Stand strong on that right heel. Woo! Step your left foot out. Soften your knees. Wide bicep curl up and out. 6, 5, single bicep coming up. 4, 3, long neck. 2, hold those arms out. Left curl only. Soft right elbow. Open up, squeeze your shoulder blades. Knit your rib cage together. Lift your heel. Lower your heel. Lift. Yes, I feel it too. Now you want to know why I didn't pick up those 5 pounds. Here's your answer. 2. Turn to lunge. Open up. Single tempos. We have 4. Single, and then we slow down. 3, 2. Here comes. Nice and slow. Lunge for 2. Stay low. Open out. Lunge for 2. Pull your belly in, please, and thank you. Hold it here. Bend your elbows. Weights in that right hand. Hinge at your hips. Here we go. We're rowing and punching down at an angle. Row. Now drop your back knee a little lower. Pull back towards your hip with those weights, right? So it's not a shrug in the shoulder and the elbow high. Pull up and back. Down in front. Up and back. Single tempo. Here we go. Up 8. Press 7. 6. Tuck that left hip under. 4, 3. Standing right high knee in 2. 1. Here we go. Pick it up. Extend back. Use your tricep. Add your kickstand. Drop those right toes if you need to. Little elbow support. 3, 2. Hold at 90. Let's pulse it up, up. Tiny, tiny. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Lower those weights. Open up. Front of the room, front raise. Knuckles, lift, palms, press down. Knuckles, lift, palms, press, knuckles lifted and hold. Out to the side. Thumbs together, palms lower. Again, knuckles rise. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Bring those thumbs together. Use your chest and your core. 2 more like this. Big squeeze in the back. Big squeeze in the front. Last one. Lower. Release. Keep your band where it is. Grab your ball. The ball is in your right hand. Toes and knees are turned out. Option to place this at your ankles. That is harder. You still will feel great resistance with that band above your knees, but if it's driving you nuts up there, ankles it is. Good. Arms out to a T. Press your thighs back. This is an indicator to remind you that pulling your knees together is no bueno. Dig your feet into the knife pinky edge side. Put those into the mat. Now we are ready. Arms out. Scoop your right hand under. Reach your left arm over. Good. As you open your arms up to a T, I want you to push off those right toes. Keep your right knee and hip open. Reach that ball overhead. Extend your leg out to the side. Come back into that passe. Let's side sweep. Right side sweep. Right passe. Extend your leg. Bend your knee. Keep your hips open. Press. Woo! Glad that little wall was there. One more. Sweep. Lift to rise. Extend out. Hold your passe. Bring those weights, bring that ball in front. You stay there. It should still be activating in the hip. Good. Lift your pinky up to the ceiling. Keep doing that. And that is what causes your chest and ball to lower to the floor. Hip is open, knee is bent. Pick it back up to a passe. All the way into the ball is in front of your chest. 4 counts down. 4, 3, 2. Dig your big toe. 4 counts up. 2, 3. Again. 4, 3, 2. Lift that pinky toe up. 4, 3, 2 more. Just like that. Here's 4. Here's 3. Lift that leg back. 4, 3. One more time. Hold the ball down on the floor. Hold it there from here. Passe for 2. Back at it. 2 for 2. Passe for 2. If you hate this, lean up against the wall with your hands. You do not have to be on the floor. Squeeze your bum, bend your knee, open up your hip. 2 more. Last one. Hold it up, please. And thank you. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6. I'm dying too. Let's go. Here's 4, 3. Square your hip and your knee. Pulse. Now flex your foot and stamp it to the ceiling. Pull your belly in. Here's 4, 3. Point your toe, extend your leg, extend, flex and bend. Point to extend, flex and bend. Hold it out long. Pulse it. 8, 7. Press into that ball. You have 4, 3. OMG. Pick it up. Single leg. Oh my goodness. Turn your toes and knees out. We should have transitioned a little gracefully, but not today. Toes and knees turned out. Weight is in your heels. Ball in that left hand. You know what's coming, so take your time. Mind, body, connection. Form, focus, fitness forever and always. Side lean. Left scoops under. Right scoops over. Push off. Balance. Extend your leg. Figure 4. Step it wide. Push off. Reach out. Open hip. Scoop. Press. Ground. Don't hike your hips up, right? So if you hike that left hip up, just like I did, that's what will cause an imbalance and you'll be wobbly bobbly. Hold your passe. Hold it. Press that inner thigh back. Ball in front of your heart. Let's go. Lift your back ankle. Lift your back pinky to the ceiling. Knee bent, hip open. Pick yourself back up. 4 counts down, 4 counts up. Here's 4. 3, 2, 1. Pick it up. 4, 3. Ball is always in front of your chest. Don't drop your arms. Plug your big toe in. 4, 3, 2. One side is always a little chaotic. One side is your dominant side, right? So don't be afraid of a little wobble. Hold it, down low, passe, back attitude, up, lift. Bend your knee, open up your hip, draw your belly in. 2 more. Hold it up and pulse. Pulse, 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 pulse. You have 4, you have 3. Square your hip, keep your knee bun, lift, lift. Flex your foot. 8, 7, lift your chest, push down into that ball. Extend, point, extend, flex to bend. Point, extend, flex to bend. 2 more, keep that quad high. Hold it lengthened. Little lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh my goodness. Up. Whoo! Slide out of your band. Good. Make your way onto your side body. I'm starting left side. I never do, but it's happening today. Forearm is parallel to the top of your mat. I'll have to think of new cues with my new capsule-shaped mat. Here we go. Lift your hips. Good. Shoulders stacked on top of your elbow, yeah? Lower down. Do it again. Lift your hips. Now peel your chest open. Extend your arm. Lower down. Good. Now lift your arm. Lift your top leg. Lower down. Again. Up. 2 more. Peel. Lower. Hold that starfish. Take your top hand. Bring it up at an angle. Now I want you to lower your chest. Bend your elbow to a push-up. Pop right back up into that starfish. And now we lower. Here we go. 2 beat starfish. Lower hand. Push down, push up away. Lower all the way down. That's 1. Up. Reach. Push off. Lower down. Good. Belly in. Stack your shoulders. Stack your hips. Press away. Get your hip. Get your rib cage away from the mat. Big arc. 2 more. Last one. Lower, down, press off your forearm. Bend your knees. Take your left hand. Reach around to that right ear. Open up that chest. Breathe. Shoulders down. Side body mermaid stretch. Sweep your legs. To the other side. Forearm parallel to the top of your mat. Knees are bent. No arms, no legs. Just practice lifting your hips and building that strength and support through your shoulder and your chest. Shoulders stacked on top of your elbow. Now you're ready to roll. This time, think about peeling your chest open. Good. One more like that. Add that top leg. Pull your rib. Pull your hip away from the mat. Shoulders out of your ears. Squeeze your bum. One more like this. Good. We're adding that funky push-up. Open. Press. away. Lower with control. Lift up. Reach and lower. Press back. 4 more. Why do muscles that I didn't even know we had are on fire? Everything is talking right about now. 2 more. Lift that top leg as high as you can. Keep it lifted. Lower down. Press up tall. Woo! Press up that forearm. Grab that opposite ear. Breathe. And then open and gaze underneath that right elbow. Holy smokes. Woo! Let's do this seated. Coming into a cross-legged position and just sway side to side, sit bone to sit bone. And then settle your sway, stack your shoulders on top of your hips, ears on top of your shoulders, belly button to spine, crown of the head reaches nice and tall, shoulders relax. Inhale your arms overhead, gaze towards your thumbs. As you exhale, lower your right hand down by your right hip, reach your left arm up and over. Good, let your right ear drop towards your right shoulder, push off your right hand. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale, left hand grounds. Right side body gets nice and long. Good, do that again. Inhale, arms up, gaze toward your thumbs. Exhale, maybe this time you lower to your elbow. You can lower to your forearm without letting your hip lift. So stay grounded. Maybe that means you stay on your hand. Maybe it takes you a little bit more time to get down to that forearm. Now open up your chest, stack your left shoulder on top of your right and breathe. Inhale all the way overhead, both arms up. Exhale, left side. Good. So take it easy, easy, easy. Take your time getting down there. Ground that right hip. Stack your shoulders and then reach your bicep towards your ear. Pull your belly in. Beautiful. From here, lower your right hand next to your left hand. Good. And start to draw a big circle with those right fingertips in front. All the way over, your left side follows. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. You're leaning over to the right now. Exhale, lower that left hand like you're dragging your fingertips across the water. Exhale, lower. Swing around to the right. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, lower, swing around to the left. Beautiful. Come all the way up to a seated position. Hands right on top of those knees. Relax your shoulders. Seated cat-cow. Inhale, lift your chest, your chin, your gaze to the sky. Exhale, bring your chin and head back to neutral. Pull your chin towards your chest, your belly button towards your spine. C-shaped curve in your spine. Hold on to those knees. Lean it back. Chin to chest intensifies this. Inhale, roll through. Lift your chest, your chin, your gaze to the sky. Stretch your throat. Exhale, round elbows, pull out. This time, maybe drive your steering wheel side to side. Maybe drop those ears to shoulders. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your chin. Gaze up, shoulders down. Exhale, round. Beautiful. Inhale, come all the way up to a seated position, restacking your spine, lengthening up, drive your belly button in towards your spine. Hands plant in front of those feet, step your feet and knees back. You're in a tabletop, just sway side to side, rock through those hips, left to right, east to west. Good, and let's roll those hips into a circle. So left hip, both hips towards the left side, pull those hips towards your wrists, and then drive those hips back towards your heels. Good, so nice big circles. Let's do 3 in both directions. And then you change sides. If this is killing your knees, just double up on your mat, fold your mat over, give your knees a little padding. Beautiful. Reset your tabletop. Reset hands and knees. Curl your toes under. Press off your knees. Lift your tail. Begin to straighten your legs while simultaneously bringing your rib cage towards your thighs. Good. Pedal one heel out at a time. So one heel lifts and that knee bends. One heel drives to the mat. That leg lengthens. You'll feel that on the back of those legs. One more either side. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step that foot in between your hands. Lower onto your left knee. Point your left toe. Tuck your right hip back. Press your left hip forward. Lift your chest. Lift your gaze. Place your hands right on your thigh. Tuck that right hip back. Press that left hip forward. Inhale, arms overhead. Clasp your hands. Place your hands at the base of your skull. Lift your chest. Lift your chin. Lift your gaze. Pull your belly in. Get nice and heavy in that left hip. Stretch and open up that hip flexor. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, lower those hands down, frame your foot, curl your back toes under, lengthen your back knee, plant your left hand on the inside of that right foot. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Good, big circles with that right arm. 2 in either direction. Beautiful. Lower that hand on the outside of your right foot. Step back into a plank, hips up, hips back down dog. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, step that foot in between your hands. Drop your back knee, point your back toe. Tuck your left hip under. Press your right hip flexor forward. Pull your belly in, place your hands on your thigh, top of that knee. Tuck your left hip, press your right hip forward. Inhale, arms overhead, clasp your hands, place it at the base of the skull, right at the neck. Good. Pinkies, press in, lift your neck, give it some clearance. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, lower your hands, frame your foot, curl your back toes, lift off of that back knee. Right hand plants down, left arm peels open. Big circles with those shoulders. Big circles with those arms, belly in. 2 in both directions. Lower your hand down. Step back into a plank. Hips up, hips back, downward, facing dog. Lower onto your forearms. Dolphin pose. Clasp your hand. Tippy toe your toes towards your elbows. Lift your butt to the sky. Shrug your shoulders towards your ears. Exhale. Armpits towards your thighs.
It's hard, 'cause all of me love.
Keep your armpits where they are, lower to your knees. Walk your knees back. Sink your hips back towards your heels, but keep your butt off of your feet. So butt is off of those heels, butt is in the air like a beautiful cat stretch. This is called puppy dog pose. Good. Now palms come together in prayer hands. Forehead lowers to the mat and then bend at your elbows Press your armpits towards the floor. Bring those thumbs towards the back of your neck. Lengthen out those triceps.
Of me, and you give me all.
Extend those arms. Plant your hands down. Sit back on your heels. Forehead is down. Lower your hands towards your knees. Flip your palms so they face up. Extend those arms along your side. Reach for the arches of your feet. So grab a hold of your heels. Grab a hold of the base of those feet. Let your elbows wing out a little bit. You may feel that stretch on your deltoids. That's that beautiful muscle right up by your shoulder in the back.
Anywhere
Inhale, lift your butt off your heels. From your forehead, roll to the crown of the head. It may be more doable when you walk your face closer to your knees, bring your chin closer to your chest, rolling to the crown of the head. Feel those shoulder blades spread apart. Feel the length of your spine, nice and rounded. That mid back is the highest point reaching to the sky. Rabbit pose. Keep a hold of those feet. Lower your hips towards your heels. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Return your forehead back onto the mat. One final counter pose. Inhale, lift your chest. Press off of your heels. Good. So this may be an opening that's plenty. Squeeze your bum, press the eyes of your hips forward. For me, this feels great. This is plenty of a stretch. Maybe you need a little bit more. So knees and feet should be about hip distance apart. You can curl your toes underneath your heels or point. Inhale, your arms up overhead. Gaze towards your thumbs. Exhale, take your right hand to your right heel. Squeeze your bum. Press the eyes of your hips forward. Open up. Good. You have to come out of this the same way you came in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left hand to left heel. Get there first. And then focus on opening up. Good. Return back to center, arms up overhead. Good. Lower both hands down by your hips. One at a time. Right hand, right heel. Left hand, left heel. Widen your knee stance if you need to. Squeeze your bum. Press your hips forward. Good. Maybe dip your head back, chin to the sky.
and anywhere
Good. Release one at a time. Ooh. Well done.